As I said, the two sides of the one Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him. One side is the Ishaq, and then Yaqub and their children. And Yehuda or Judah, the person which is, he was strong, and he brought such a lineage family that nobody can marry with them outsider. And also at the same time, the other side of Prophet Ibrahim's son is Ismail, which Ismail also had, like I said, 12 sons. He also, his lineage also the same, to not involve with the other side of the people. The honorable people, they are separate people. But we can say in the left hand and right hand at the same body. From the Qadir, the son of the Ismail, is their way of racism or lineage was very soft. He can be married with the others, but not people can marry to them. That's a kind of like today we are not allowed to our daughters go to outsider, but we can also marry to the outsider. But in Jewish, for both, they did not want it. They are much more tighter. It means the Judah's way was harder, and the Qaidar's way of the Ismail generation softer. However, Jewish are hardened heart and dense, very dense. Their population were more than Prophet Ismail's generations. Qaidar was after the Ismail alayhi salam. He was starting that is to be, but his followers not too strong, wealthy, but the Judah's families was much more stronger and wealthy. I mean stronger as a kind of fighter, but Qaidar's was soft, not fighty. They consider as a whatever they feel they prefer to other one. Life living for Judaism is very important, and then but life for the believer is nothing in vanity. Like Prophet Moses repeated the word of Allah, which Allah gave them, that he said, إنما هذه الحياة الدنيا متاع وإن الآخرة هي الدار القرار. It means the life of word, this word is much more important to the Judaism, to the Yahud, to the Judas, but for Islam is not. Islam is just because they are looking for akhirat. Whatever we are not give important to the life rather than the akhirat. That's the difference. The Yahud, the Judaism is just like this. However, the follower of Judah, but not the family of Judah, or any his brothers, they were not trader, but there were around these people, like the hepatites there, they live together but they are different people, as a kind of low, fighter, kind of state, by themselves. These kind of people is the most dangerous. These are the people I'm talking about, not about the lineage of the Judah or lineage of that, because those are really honorable in any way. But as the beside of this, there is people came out, they are trader, they are merchants, and they go with the camels, with the animals, with the all others, city by city, state by state, country by country, just enjoy their life. And then the weathers and the time of it is cold, go to the warm place, and warm to become hot and go back to the warm. These kind of people is dangerous, not the Yahud, not the generation of the Judas, because all lineages go to the Prophet Abraham. Prophet Abraham had made a dua to that their children, their after him won't be any bad. But unfortunately, but now these people, the trader, and these now a shade on all name of the Judas, because the Judas, the one that was ruled the country, and then when they took by fight by other things, and they keep the name. However, these people with the camel, with the their own animals, everything, when they go to some other place until their enemies, or their camels can go and stay there, and then take the merchandise with them into the new place, and they sell it, and like this. But the problem was here that they are lie, and they used the name of the lineage of the Judah. We are from the Judah, but they were not. But the place which they stopped, and the people was around them, they honored them, and they gave them food, or they gave them a place, and they gave them shelter, and slowly, and then they are the honorable people. But they were lie, they was different. Even the time of the Judah, when he command to nobody can marry, because he found at that time at the beside of the of their family, there is some people which is dangerous. It's better to command to prohibit it to anybody does not know the family, in a father to the father, and then the lineage. And then that's why it is from that point until now, those people, the wild people, we can say, is still running all around. And they trader, they treater, and they also merchant people. And then any place they go, they stay there by honor, by lying. And after that, when the Moses come out, and also they choose the double. They one time say, we are Judah, and the another, when all the population or the world, they understand that Moses is the prophet. And these people, again, they say, we have religion. But they were not religion people too. Same people. Still, they took advantages of lineage of the Judah and religion of the Moses to the outside of Canaan and Israel and Palestine and the Far East, in the mountain of the North India, and the mountain of Suleiman, and in the Europe of the Caucasus, and this is the second time when they after Musa again, because they go and coming, they are just traveler. We call it Kuchi in Farsi. So that was, they become more powerful and famous. Anyway, this information also that I shared with you, it was in my mind for a long time, and also I had some research together. I hope that it was interested to you guys. Now my other viewers about the root of Zionist, or Zionism, which was the Farsi language, Zionism. This is the danger ideology, and how did it come up about? How did this start? And who created such an idea to now it is very strong? According to the journal magazine Self-Salvation name, a man by the name of Nathan Barnam, who drafted a proposal, the beginning, for to nationalize Jewish from all over the world, all these merchants, whatever they were. His proposition was to, make it nationalize this, and the Jewish from all over the world. Then the idea advanced adopted by the Theodore Herzl from the year of 1860. He also was a journalist, and he wrote a book that Nathan Barnam's proposals expanded. And that book was very, distributed from all the Jewish people. But when I'm talking about Jewish, is not these, they are fake Jewishes, but the name now is Jewish. Like in Afghanistan, we have people, but there are a lot of kind of people is there. But specifically, these people is a wild, as a merchant, as a trader, as a traveler, and at the same time very hardened, and at the same time against all kind of believers from day one until now. However, this idea formed the initial Zionist policy in the conference by 197 delegated from the 16 countries in Switzerland and Swiss in 1896. The name of this policy was taken from a mountain or a hill in Jerusalem, Sehun work. The mountain is name of Sehun, which that name also is mentioned in Torah. So that that ideology or named it Sehun or Zionist. So again, now is the time for break, and I will be back again after break. Inshallah, I give you some more information about the Zionist and Judaism and so on. Stay with me.